Alright, that's just one more try on Mutated. All enemy units have respawn as a Spark Imp. All levels contain 2 rifts. Okay. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. The respawning part is annoying, but we have our full spell book. We have our skills. This is not nearly as, like, oppressive as 200% health on every minion with respawning things. Or respawning no spells, fire aura. This might be a rather doable Mutated route. But what do we want to do with this Mutated route? They're gonna respawn as Spark Imps. Kind of want to look at a Spark Imp and think about something. So probably not lightning things. No lightning. Let's grab a magic missile to start. Yeah, resist in the dark, resist in the lightning. So I think this is going to be a run where we don't do too much with dark and lightning. Okay. So no dark, no lighting. Getting value out of our cast will be important because we're gonna have to 2-tap everything. Gonna look at dark for a second. Like, maybe we do hate bolts? Bolts also return after they reach their target. They also poison. If it kills an enemy, gain a charge of summoned fiery tormentor. We haven't played with hate bolts in a while. Just trying to consider things that we could use that'll kill reliably, easy to scale, and we could use Soul Harvest so we don't have to worry about running out of cast and drying up in the old mana department. Obviously there's dark damage, but even if they're 75% resistant, they're still going to take a little bit. And they're just Spark Imps. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, hate bolts. Stop calling me scams. Channel for 5 turns. Wait, whoa, hold on. I don't think I appreciated that change. Can be channeled for up to 5 turns. Afterward, all remaining enemies deal 2 fire or dark damage to the caster. Huh. So whatever's not dead will hurt us. So if there's like 25 minions left on the map, we will take 50 damage. But you assume there won't be that many left over. Oh yeah, Night Hag. Can also drain my health. Costs 30 to cast. Gains your Bone Spear spell on a 4-turn cooldown. You cast your Nightmare Aura. Summon small bone shamblers. One day we should mess around with Night Hag. They don't seem like... 84 health. They do 2 damage to everything in line of sight. But I'm a living creature, so that includes me. Like, for 30 health and you only have 3 charges? I don't know. But maybe these upgrades are very good. I do like the Bone Shamblers. And Nightmare Aura, having a lot of Nightmare Auras on the map. There's some fun stuff you can do there. Whoops. And I'll work my way to Hate Bolts. I'm probably gonna need another level 1 spell. Convenient Fireball. Yeah. Mana potion, and I get a free fireball. Saving 1 whole mana. Doo -doo -doo. Oh, bang. Oh god, this is a dead end. I have to go this way then. It's a bit of a bummer. Well, at least they're easy to kill. Except for these dumb birds. Six. One, two. I gotta get out of here. This little hole I'm stuck in. Out of my way. Definitely gonna need a mana potion. That's fine. How dare you? I don't want to go slow, I want to go fast. There we go, finally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Free. I'm free. Robe of Ice, Earth Meld Boots, Ogre Boots, Robe of Crystals, Mana and Healing Potions with a Ruby Heart. I can get behind that. Start down here so I can just take out a big crowd right away. Oh. Boom. 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 Alright, people. Cut it out. I might pivot away from hate bolts and just do fire. Rain of fire would be pretty good for this kind of stuff. Find a nice hidey hole and just rain death down upon everybody. Ugh. 3 casts left. This is probably a job for yet more kind of cheap spells to spam on people so I don't have to drink potions anymore. Could go Cantrip Cascade. $14 casts left, come on. Oh, thank God, didn't need to drink a potion. It's getting a little worried. 5 spell points remain. Portal Key, Ruby Heart, or Robe of Frostfire. Robe of Frostfire. I can get behind that. That's again just more value. Every time I cast a spell, we can potentially just one-shot these stupid little bastards that were spawning. We're doing fire stuff. We could add ice if we wanted to. Fire and ice. Oh my god, we could do like a worm eggs run. Yeah. I do like worm eggs quite a bit. Especially with magic eggs. Cast your fireball, cast your icicle. Yeah. We can upgrade to have freezing. Or ice spear or icicle harvest, either one. Probably end up taking chaos ball. Although, you know what? If we take meteor, we could stun lock most things. Meteor and freeze. And then we just send a bunch of eggs out into the worlds. Infinite Hydra. We could add some Hydras too, why not? Do. Whenever Frostfire Hydra expires, regain a charge of Frostfire Hydra. I could take that now just to get started. And then we'll grab the eggs. Grab a couple of upgrades. Meteor ball. And freeze. Yeah. A dragons with their eggs kind of run. I want the robe early, but I also want to, you know, survive. Reclamation. Get him, Frostfire Hydra. Surviving is kind of a crucial part of it, annoyingly. The Draconic Helm, or the Chaos Scale. Chaos Scale is they can cast Annihilate, I believe, right? Each turn, one dragon can cast Annihilate. Like, I don't dislike it, it is nice, but it's only one dragon doing Annihilate. And it's in dense agree. Whereas Robe of Frostfire, if I just want to conserve casts, every time I cast something we can kill, because they have 5 health, just means I don't have to waste casts on them. So I think I'll take Frostfire, but we are going to look for some dragon stuff. I just want that value. Dragons, I'm gonna need to ask you to stop. Jesus. Just casting through me over and over again. Alright, mess up their brains, please. Alright, we gotta be careful. We don't want to stand between us and the things our dragons want to be shooting. I'm just gonna plug up hallways. Not too bad. Bang! Uncrowned chainmail. What's giving you more casts of Hydra? The upgrade called Hydra Reclamation. If the Hydra times out, we get a cast back on it. So it's a nice way to just never run out. Ugly Curse, Icy Chill, Blade Staff, Nature Staff, Sprig and Maker, Reality Anchor. I mean, Sprig and Maker's like, fuck you. I could do that too. I could make minions. Reroll. Jar. Oh, a tremendous sense of value. Always a quote I like saying. I've been like, we gotta find Jar of Embers. Never see it. First time we see it, we have fire minions. God damn it. Exploding boots, translocation boots, arcane amplifier. All damage you deal with sorcery is arcane. I mean, for our casting, that's not too bad. Doesn't help our frostfire. Live and drink. I do like translocation boots. They'll be handy later on. I might take Jar of Ectoplasm. Have some ghosts. Piece of candy too, my goodness. White chocolate strawberry cookie. Boom booms? We're a ways off from that. We're not doing any arcane damage outside of our missile. Best candy store. I don't think they're around anymore, but out here there was a place called Captain Candy. And they were kind of like a subsidiary to a video rental store called Captain Video. Great selection. They did like movie pairings and stuff. So I'm probably gonna say Captain Candy, even if though again they don't exist anymore. Otherwise, there's a local like chocolatier place and a local candy store in the next town over. Phenomenal. I enjoy their stuff. They do like candied orange peels, delicious. Other than, like, local stuff, though, are there, like, large candy chains? I feel like it's always gonna be, like, a relatively local choice. I mean, Amazon, you can get a lot of interesting stuff through them. Rocket Fizz. Where was it, Boston? Boutique sized? Your word hinges. This is a very common way to customize things. Where was it, though? Was it in Boston? I feel like if you're describing a large candy store, probably Boston. Sorry, Baston. Baston.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says a secret word,
Not
right?
in Boston. Where in Massachusetts?
That's right!
That's right!
Scream real loud!
I fear my own hydras more than most things here. Didn't get a lot of my casts back on this one. I got my teleporter waiting for me here. Flamegate, just for more temporary summons. You know what's sad? The little I've learned about running a business. I was just trying to make a wall of, like, keep me safe. I'm gonna take 3 physical damage, but a bag of spikes solves my problem here. pretty sure the spikes can handle the rest. I thinned the herd enough. The owner with Hulk Hogan, Chris. Oh, heck. What's going on, Creedmoor? Being a store that has everything is a real shit business model. I mean, if you're trying to have like everything in your store, your direct competitor is Amazon or Walmart, which not a tenable not a tenable business model. The days of the small mom and pop convenience store are sadly largely behind us. But you can still be a specialty shop. I just miss... I've talked about this a million times, but I miss video stores. I really liked just walking into a physical media, like, video store. Yeah, mom and pop stores are fine, but not like general... Nothing like going to Blockbuster after school on a Friday and browsing for 2 hours? Yeah. Like, even the chain stuff, like Blockbuster, Captain Video, happy to walk through them. But like, local places were incredible. I really miss all the local places, like I was talking about Captain Video, miss Captain Video, DV Den. So many good places. Miss being able to buy PC games in stores, yeah. Or even just like video game stores that aren't that aren't just what is it? What's the one that still exists? All the other ones are gone. Man, shows you how often I actually go out to buy buy a physical video game. GameStop, thank you. Jesus, I'm like EB Games, Funkoland. No, these are the ones that don't exist anymore. I couldn't remember their real name. Ice Ball, huh? I feel like my Hydras could just form a wall here. Good old Funkoland. We had like a local game store around here for a while. It was amazing. They went hard. There was like a section of the store that was like recliners, big TVs. They didn't last more than like a year though. Wingstop, you're thinking of Wingstop. Damn, you're right, it was Wingstop. Ba ba da ba 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 da. I'm gonna go in there just because it has a mana potion, but there's a mana potion here too. But I want a heart as well. Yeah, I'm still gonna come here. I think I'm gonna chaos spell though, just to ease the pain. I see none of the things near me got chaos belts. That's interesting. Really? Come on, do your fire damage on these stupid things. GameStop doesn't need to suck nearly as hard as it does. There are honestly few places that need to be terrible. I feel like being terrible is a bad business model. The Ghostly's fun. We get the blinking effect going on. Which is kind of neat for stationary minions like this. I kind of get in there, get into those nooks and crannies. What if we found out that GameStop actually had to suck? By being terrible, they're actually preventing some sort of horrible disaster. Wouldn't you be ashamed of your thoughts and deeds? Ah, worm eggs. I like getting worm eggs and then dispersing them out into the world where they can do damage with their magic eggs, upgrade, and then if they die, they become fun minions for us. This sounds like every South Park plot. I haven't watched South Park in years. Besides a place with chicken wings. Get some wormy eggs. Then my thoughts would be in line with what is necessary. I will never not quote, the Yorman Crown! That's exactly what we're looking for. Whenever an allied dragon dies, it spawns a two-headed flame touch, storm touch, chaos touched, or metallic snake. That's just a nice grab. And honestly, starting right here ain't the worst plot for me. The Yorman Crown. Yes, attack the eggs, you dumb idiots. Doo-doo. Yeah, ghostly eggs. I'll just seal myself in here. Wait for my cast to come back. Run a dragon that's just full of snakes. Your dragon's got snakes. I'd like to see GameStop get back into retro gaming. Take the resale part of his business a little more seriously. That'd be interesting. Turns out there's a minimum amount of suck that must exist in the world for cosmic reasons, and while insurance companies, pharma presidents, etc. do most of it, the universe trusts GameStop to flexibly suck just enough to keep it topped up. There was an anime movie I watched a while back where part of the premise of it was there was a group of people that wholeheartedly believed, that there's a finite amount of happiness available in the world, and they went out of their way to cause suffering so that they could be happy. And sometimes I think about that. Go get him, team. It's like, maybe that's what people are doing. Like, maybe some of these horrible things that are happening are entirely based around a preconceived notion that there's a finite amount of happiness. If every store was great, there would still be ones that aren't as great. It's true. And they would be the ones we say suck. I wonder, though. Like, if every store was a certain level of quality, I don't know if we would necessarily be like, yeah, that store sucks. We would probably just have sentences more along the lines of like, I was gonna go to blank, and it's a better store, but like, blank, why? Sorry, I was gonna go to store X, but like, it's crowded, it's far away. Like, store Y is almost as good. It's not as good, but like I will go to Costco over BJ's because I like Costco. But like, if I don't feel like driving as far, I'll still go to BJ's, you know? Maybe it'd be more like that. You mean like, fuck you, got mine? No, like it was more, I'm upset, I'm unhappy, that person's happy. If I make that person very, very miserable, there's more chance that I'll be happy afterwards. Like, they believed that there was a cosmic scale, and you need to make suffering happen so that you could have the happiness, was the premise. Can't remember the name of the movie, though. It was pretty good, though. They were sufficient, which I have as a hilarious appraisal of the enemy strength. We're moderated just fine. Did a moderation thing happen? I didn't see anything pop up. Sounds a bit like Mother Teresa's trip. Really? I will admit, not super knowledgeable there. Outside of like the basics, did Mother Teresa think we needed to like murder people to make other people happy? Let tons of people suffer because the suffering brought them. Oh, okay, yeah. Bring you closer to God through suffering. That's a little different, but yeah, like in the ballpark. It was less about getting closer to something like piety through suffering is one thing. This was literally, if that person dies right now, there's more happiness that I might be able to get my hands on. It was a weird one, but anime's fun. And if you ever want to watch weird stories, anime's usually willing to tell weird stories. It's the nice part about that medium. Manga as well, just that particular format. A lot of weird ass stories in there. Palliative care took the form of not actively trying to kill you. You need some manga recommendations? I saw your post in there. I'll throw you some, I will throw some recommendations your way. Boo doo boo 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 boo. Conjured Orb. Nah, let's just reroll. I think a Ruby Heart if we don't find anything better. That works. Suspend mortality is not the worst idea for our eggs, though. That actually sounds pretty neat. Yeah, that sounds plenty neat. I think I could have a lot of fun with that. Let me see here. Translocation, I want disperse. So I could send my team out into the worlds. I mean, if you got a list and there's stuff that's on the list, even if it's low, maybe I should read that stuff. My brain's not going hard enough right now to actively give you recommendations, though. I'll need to sit and think. Suspend mortality. I want mass immortality, though. So I don't need to start with that. I can instead start with just, you know, giving my eggs magic egg. Actually, no, I think I'll do disperse first. Go, egg babies! If they kill you out there, all the better. Away from me. Get out of here. Oh, they're lightning. No wonder they can get to me so fast. Do. Alright, not resistant to icicle, huh? Weak to ice, in fact. Destroy all humans, they can't be regenerated is a manga about playing magic in the 90s. That sounds like an interesting recommendation. .45 health. Try not to hurt my worms. Sorry, my snakes. My sneckos. Bang bang. Protect souls are problems by eating them genre. You got a lot of entries in that one? When do you get to launch yourself at me? Are you already in that zone? Wow, it's really taking its time considering... Yeah, there we go. It's like, I don't know, let me really think about that. Alright, you're all friendly. read One Piece. Delicious in Dungeon's great. Excellent stuff. Alright, only one horrible worm remains. Go set up my Frostfire Hydra. My last one. Well, it's the ice is weak too anyway, so this works. Gotta get our worms to kill the double worms. I don't have too much One Piece experience, but my nephew loves it. And from what I've seen, it's fine. I will take Suspend Mortality, please. And then my worm eggs, we're gonna take magic eggs. Let's give it a reroll. This should be fine. Plenty of space over here to work. Go! Disperse better than that, though. I need more worm eggs. Don't have enough yet. Send you guys away. Right. I gotta be casting... If I want true value, I need to cast fire and ice stuff. That was part of the plan. Okay, I'm getting whaled on. That damage upgrade definitely going to be in my future. Yay. Okay, that's a little alarming. So as I take out the fire dragons before they get too close. Oh yeah, we definitely want Prince of Ruin soon. Ow. Fine, I'll heal. Oh lord, they come! Are all my dragons dead? I got 2 left. This is why I wanted that, immortality. Fireball. I hate that ghosts turn into stupid little guys. Hey, buddy. Nice of you to show up so I can get rid of all these stupid skeletons you're spawning. There we go. Do. Just gotta wait for my dragons to finish their jobs. They're out there. They're doing the work. Ah, there we go. Four spell points. That's enough. Mass immortality. Double my egg value. Is that a ghostly Houndmaster? Kinda want you. I could have annoying minions too. Oh god, everything on this level is Frost Spew? I don't need a Houndmaster that bad. Reroll. He's gonna get nuked from dragons. I figured if we kind of try and keep him away, he'll be fine, but ultimately I was gonna probably disperse him 9 out of 10 times, so... And that floor sucked. I don't want to go there. Maps like that really show just how little that one dragon annihilates one thing each turn actually would be worth. Let's see. I think down here is where I want to start my work. Suspend mortality on these 2 eggs. And then on these 2 eggs. And then disperse. Disperse my eggs. Send them out into the worlds. Eggs are out there doing work. How many turns? 12, 15, alright. I'm going to want to suspend mortality on these guys too. Because why not? One more. Alright. $108 health. Okie dokie. With that dealt with, deal with these health-linked friends. Can you guys, like, kill a spawner one day, maybe? Alright, screw this. Get away from me. I'm fine with dispersing some of my dudes. Thank you. Now I'm extra willing to disperse. Get out there and do more work. Nice. Oh god, they're clay, aren't they? Yeah. Fire resistance? Alright, we'll do ice. I need to get my upgrades for my ice and my fireballs. Oh, I got a Frostfire Hydra. There you go. Pull aggro for me. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to kill you. Leave me alone. Gee. There you go. Send them far away, not next to me. Those were Urims? Oh, because chaos. Yeah. I forget. I forget we have infernal snakes. There we go. Alright, Fireball, let's make it Meteor. It stuns and does extra physical damage for the center tile. And then an Icicle Land will take Freezing for 2. So now my eggs can stun. Doesn't matter which egg it is. I doubt that Orb of Corruption is going to get used very much, but... There we go. And you know what? I'll leave them here for a moment. They can be a wall of damage. They're not behind me, so I don't have to worry about them hurting me. Sir, get out of here. Ow. And one more Hydra. And then suspend mortality on all of you. On you two. Why not? And on you as well. And a ghostly beast. My stuff's immune to fire damage. Well, not all of it, I should say. Sorry, buddy. Didn't realize you were weak. Mother of spiders, you gotta calm down out there. Good lord! I regret not taking Prince of Ruin first. I got too excited about my upgrades. It could benefit from precognition. That'd be a fun spell to add to the game, yeah. Man, she loves having babies. And some of her babies like having babies too. Quit having so many dang babies! Jesus! Grandmother of spiders. Amazing, Automod. Amazing. You just say such offensive things, Brewhike. Just so offensive. Yeah, I kind of wish there would be a way to go in there and be like, alright, Automat, let's focus on actual offensive terms here. It's been getting better about blocking, like, links. Well, not even links, just like annoying spam from bots, I guess. Shouldn't even say it's good at the links part. Because I ban the links outright. Yeah, it might be slowing down my hydras a bit. I don't know why it's angry about G-MILFs. Prince of Ruin. Just for the fire stuff. Especially when, you know, video games. Pretty sure killing is pretty common parlance in the world of video games. Conjuration staff, huh? Conjuration staff works. Let's take it. Amazing! Why G-MILF? That's very funny to me. Alright. I guess I can have one over there. That's annoying. Chicken nuggets, potato au gratin, and black beans with sweet corn. Sounds great. Let's just do the ghost ones. Oh, I have a few emergency minions if I need them. Does that mean something I don't know? Like, it doesn't make sense that MILF would be allowed and G-MILF is not allowed. It does not make sense. Flaming. It's a grand MILF, yeah. Gotta protect those innocent grandmas. Grandmas need loving too. My understanding is that old folk homes are the horniest places you could find. Like, if you're looking for a good time, you want to go to the old folks home. It's well. Never mind. I was gonna make a dumb joke about loose women. Just let the old ladies have fun, exactly. Wait. Comper's working overtime here. Made a burner Facebook account so I could use Marketplace and set my age to like 67. My feed was nothing but gilfs. Written by Clarice from Greener Pastures. Oh, sorry, AI generated gilfs. I thought it was just a misspelling of all. For those that don't know about dead internet theory, it's a fun read to look it up, but I would say it's not a theory anymore. Like, we are basically in, or very much almost on our way to, full-on dead internet. Nothing's real anymore. Content's gonna be generated by AIs that were skimming content. It's gonna funnel itself into just useless garbage. As horrific as dead internet theories to guys like us, it'll be a great thing for the youth. I don't know if it'll really be great for the youth. Would the youth enjoy it? Maybe. Oh, because they'll realize it's useless and abandon it. That would be fun. The people aren't. Yeah, that's the thing with, like, dead internet theory. Is like, good news for streamers. Even there, like, we already have AI streamers. There are Twitch accounts where the premise, the appeal, the draw is that the streamer is not a real person. They are an AI construct. They're out there already. Are you an AI? The AI Family Guy streamer? Like, stuff like that at the very least is so trashy that there's like a level you need to pass. If you're trying to actually pass as like a real character, a real person, like, that's the bad zone. I don't like that stuff. But like, the AI Family Guy stream is just, here is horribly animated garbage, horrible noises, chat gets to like make the prompts. It's like that transcends and goes into, this is horrible, but like in at least a funny, transformative way. It's like being used as a tool as opposed to being used as a cheat code almost. Recursion to a horrible infinity of blaming. Oh god, yeah. Deals too good to be true. Yeah, AI podcasts are out there. I mean, we were talking about earlier, like, short form content. Like, so much of it is a clip from a movie playing with an AI generated script and an AI generated voice reading that script, and it's just like, who does this appeal to? Like, literally, it'll be a scene from a movie or a TV show with a robot voice saying, "The lady runs into the room. She is scared and out of breath. She is looking for something. She finds what she's looking for." And it's like, who is watching this? Like, out of curiosity, I looked it up, but I was just like, what is appealing about this? I don't know. Yeah, it's engagement farming, but like, what's engaging about that? Like, I like movies. I don't mind seeing clips from movies, but what is that? A guy I work with watches that shit all the time. He's in his 50s. You gotta do me a favor and ask him, what does he like about it? If they end up like the ones on humans. If we're lucky, we'll go in a direction like that, but I don't think that's where we're going. It's just a bunch of people watching while saying, who's watching this? He has watched entire movies like that. Oh yeah, reaction content is the worst. I don't care for reaction videos, reaction streams. It is the lowest common denominator, like, lowest form of content creation. There's nothing good there. I might just take the translocation boots. More charge, more range. But like those clips of just robot voice telling you what's happening on screen. It's like, why? Why? Like, I'm sure there are good reaction content makers out there that actually do something transformative with it. Like, if you're going to react to a thing, at least have, like, a thesis about what you're watching and, like, talk about it. But so much of it is just reacting and, like, not engaging with the content you're reacting to. It's just making someone else's content your own content. If you were going to do something with it, maybe there's room there. But that's not what happens very often. Like, I will watch a Barbecue Pit Boys video and, like, at least talk about cooking, go into why it's appalling. There's stuff happening, and we don't do it very often. But most of what I've seen from, like, reaction videos are just, oh my god. No. What? That was crazy, chat. All right, next video. Like, what's the point? That's crazy, yeah. Who made reaction videos to his own videos. Meta, deep, true art. Yeah, like analysis reaction. Like, do something with content, you know? That was an amazing reaction invitation. Thank you. Like, I have watched almost no reaction videos. What I have watched are people making, like, essentially, like, video essays or critique videos about reaction content. So I get to see clips that way. Like, Meat Canyon has done some stuff about reaction videos and talking about how horrible and, like, what a waste it is. Do a reaction video and have an AI do an AI reaction video of that. I beat you to it, Grim. I love Meat Canyon. His animations are S tier. I love his animations, and I enjoy his other content as well. I very much. Yes, I've seen his QXC video. Ghostly fireworm going through. They look so similar, but there's a subtle difference. Don't hurt my babies! Play a dystopian game of content hot potato. Rake in the cash! You mean I can make a lot of money that way? Maybe I will then. I need money. God, I need money. That's the temptation. It's like, that's easy. Maybe I should do that. But it feels like gross. It's just so disingenuous. I gotta get a little closer to make my wall. Unleash the worms. Sorry, the hydras. His Steve Harvey video is amazing for yes. No, I love all of his animations. Yeah, I need more casts of worm eggs. You are now raw. But that's our next step, is like we're now deep in, we're just looking for upgrades territory. Steve Harvey, yes, your appropriate response there, Gomper. However, the animation turns him into just some kind of, like, beyond human understanding, eldritch being. It's great. Grim should totally post that in the Discord and tag you. I think you would enjoy that animation. Watching us play out what we think is real life in a puppet theater matrix simulation. How many people here think we're living in a simulation? Banshees. Hold the line! I see stuff every day where I have to stop and make sure something isn't AI. It's only becoming more and more prevalent. Like I said, internet's dead. Nothing's real anymore. Yeah, harder and harder to tell. Like, the internet scams scene has been getting worse and worse, and now we're at a stage where there have been, like, me Canyon did a video about this, so Grim's probably gonna know what I'm talking about, but there have been, like, cyberpunk-esque heist attempts on corporations where they will call up, they will record someone's voice that's relatively high up in a company, and make an AI voice simulacrum of that person talking, and then use that to call in and, like, trick people into giving access, passwords, transferring money. It's amazing. It's dark and horrible, but amazing in a horrible way, you know? It's the new version of, there's a special term for, yeah, social engineering. It's the new version of social engineering. It used to be you would call up and you would pretend to be a person, but now you just generate AIs to be that person for you. Yeah, we're on our way to Metal Gear Solid 2 land. Yeah, the CEO needs some Apple gift cards. Don't ask why. Turns out the Big Bang was impossibly perfect. Like, there's just the general, statistically, like, the likelihood of a simulation approaches 100 just because 100% just because of advancements in computer technology. And it's like, okay, well, that could happen. I don't think we are, but I do not fault anyone for thinking that. Where are my dragons? Spread out over there, huh? Not everyone can be a Nigerian prince, but everyone can use ChatGPT's Nigerian prince builds. That's where they're all coming from, right there. Just buy me a little time. In all likelihood, we're 7 layers deep. That's an interesting thought. They made 4 movies. They made 1 movie about it. 1 movie about it. Just the one. It's just interesting to think about. Ultimately, like, whether or not we are or are not doesn't really make much of a difference. Like, this is, for all intents and purposes, our reality. Simulation or not, we have no choice but to be here. So it doesn't really mean anything if we are or are not in a simulation. But it is interesting to think about. We did it! Alright, we finally have enough that we can pop in here and start doing some skills. In Dragonlands, take Dragon Lord, 3 more charges, more health, more breath damage. It's probably the way to go. So I'm currently wearing the Orma Crown, so I'm happy in that department. But now we got plenty of egg casts, which is nice. Let's give it a reroll. Troll blood. The more versions of things I make, the harder it is for me to keep everything in control. Fey plate and armor. Especially since we're making so many. But looking at that floor, I didn't want to deal with it, so I left. I think I'll start up here and just move this mountain mage out of the way. Troll blood doesn't work well with fire, does it? I don't necessarily want the troll blood. Oh, yeah. Spread those eggs out. But yeah, they would have regeneration, but they would lose it? Would it actually... Does the troll blood modifier... Does it reduce fire resistance? Is that part of the package? It is, right? Yeah, it just enters in the round. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, I'm also not sure. I think part of the modifier, like when you're a ghostly adds 100% physical resist. But we're not seeing like a diminished holy resist, so maybe it just is additive, not subtractive. A ghostly fireworm didn't gain any like weakness, it just got physical resist. I know they'll lose regeneration when they get hit by fire. No, it doesn't. All right. In that case, it's not that bad. It's basically like, do we want to add healing that will sometimes go away or not have any healing at all? I feel like some subjective healing. Not subjective, some situational healing is better than no healing at all. They just have the regen to turn off by fire. Alright. Whereas clay does. Yeah, you know, we could just take pyrophilia. That's true, it does add the living tag. So if we wanted to do any fun stuff with poison. But I feel like we're going to be spending a lot of points on our dragon stuff anyway. I don't think we necessarily need to worry about it. Welcome back, my dude. I love magic eggs. Just launching fireballs and icicles and everything. We're doing a mutated run. All enemies respawn as spark imps. And I can't remember what else was going on. But we have slowly ended up doing a hydras and worm eggs build. It's the dragons. You love dragons. You love dragons, don't you? I feel bad for that dude. He is in the center of a very angry dragon orgy. I don't think I'll be taking it. Again, it's some healing, but Pyrophilia would be much stronger healing. The Khaleesi build. My Khaleesi. There are people that paid good money to be where he was. This is the best! Alright, you bastards. Whenever an ally dies, deals 6 ice damage to up to 3 random enemies in a 5 tile radius. We've learned our lesson. The Death Chiller, that used to just be like, I know, he has the fucking ice resist, whatever. Now I fear him more. I respect and fear the Death Chiller. The jerk. Scale Spinner. Ice and Fire. I'm considering taking Hordemancer first, just with more eggs. More eggs! Whenever an allied dragon uses a breath weapon, all your summon units gain 100% resist to that breath weapon for 5 turns. I usually take Scale Spinner, but right now I think I just want more eggs at the moment. The other thing I could do is wait 2 more spell points and take Arch Sorcerer, which would give Fireball a flat 7 damage increase and Icicle a flat 7 damage increase, which means my Worm Eggs would also benefit from that damage. Yeah, that's pretty nice too. Alright, we'll start with just whatever amount of casts we currently have for our Aggies. That's a lot of eggs! Must be very expensive. Alright. Aside from... Oh wait, I can hit 1 ghost one, which means I get another one. There we go. Good enough. Worst thing you had to talk someone out of or into. That would be... someone trying to throw themselves off the roof of a college while I was on a little ledge with them. That was definitely a bad day. We were hanging out 5th floor, like an overhang over a window, and they were not having a good time in their life, and they wanted to, you know, jump off of the balcony. That was a bad day. So I had to talk them out of that while also kind of like holding on to them on this little ledge. Don't handle heights as well as it used to after that. But they're doing better these days. That was a hell of a day in my first year of college. What about you? What's the worst thing you had to talk someone out of? Or into? Similar? Yeah, I feel like that's a common one. It'll get better. Alright, the Death Chiller is already gone, which is nice. Let's start blanking some of these eggs in the better positions. This is just saturation solutions here. We just saturate the level with eggs and dragons. Quickly. Feel like you'd be bad at it? You never know. Honestly, I don't think I was doing a great job because it devolved into just holding on to somebody and like yelling for someone to show up and help. It's like, go and get somebody, please. Righteous March, Life Spark Lantern, Paralyzing Venom. You know, I've been holding on to a portal key for ages. Wrath Links, Crackle Darkener. I'm starting to like look at Crackle Darkener with fear and no longer like excitement. It's like, oh boy, Crackle Darkener. I don't want to die. Is that a dragon? We have a new dragon. I think it's a Frostfire dragon. Frost Spew Fire Dragon, I think. It's a Burning Ice Drake. I went the other way. Of course, what's red would be blue and what's blue would be red. That's how you can tell them apart. You know what? I think this is a fine level for me. I could just start down here. Ideally, you'll never will find out. Alright, I'm gonna take Arch Sorcerer just to improve our general damage and the damage of our eggs, because our eggs are a big part of what we're doing right now. Yeah, those things are temporary anyway, I don't care. Alright. You know what? Why not multiple regenerations on these guys? Every time you kill one, I get a dragon and my eggs come back. Just seed the level with them. Just get the person talking. Yeah. Don't make demands, let them know you want to listen. Oh, I gotta sneeze, but it's not happening. It's just one imp? Oh, alright. Job's done. Alright, new dragon for the team. Yeah, they were very drunk, the person that I was with. And at the time, I didn't drink, so I was stone cold sober. The worst part is, like, a day or two later, like when they were getting out of the hospital, they said, "Why did you let me drink so much?" And like that hung on me really hard for a while. It took a while to get past that one. Fleshbound, fleshbound, fleshbound. That could be rough or easy, depending on how it goes. More portal keys? Ugh, I don't know if I want to have dragons fighting dragons. That make me feel bad. Let's re-roll. Orb Lord, Translocation. You know what? I would take Translocation Master. Alright, maybe not. Again, that was a bad time in their life. But things are better for them at the moment. Alright, if I disperse the problems that are in the room with me, and this one doesn't, or that one, We don't want to get, like, paralyzed. Just don't want that to happen. God. There we go. I lost a little bit of value there. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't spend for. Well, I know why. I'm not feeling good today. not thinking with 100% of brain today. Funniest thing you talk somebody into? Okay, your roommate. So I've definitely talked to everyone in the Tasting the Hot Sauce. Okay, Jimmy, eat that pepper, so he threw up afterwards? You monster. Yeah, he was a good sport. Jimmy's always a good sport. This is not a advocating for theft thing, but when we were still early high school, we were all reading a book series at the same time, folks in my Dungeons & Dragons group at the time. And, like, a big part of that book series involved a thieves guild. And it's like, that's so cool. And so there was definitely a convention we went to where I talked everyone into, like, committing a lot of petty theft. But, like, complicated petty theft, like lookouts, handoffs, like, all doing thieves guild stuff. So, again, not advocating, don't go out and steal a bunch of shit. But it was very funny at the time. We were all very proud of ourselves. In the sober reality of growing up, though, like, don't steal from, like, a convention. Steal from a Walmart. You want to do Thieves Guildy stuff, go to a Walmart and there's Thieves Guilds. Steal from them. But not advocating for theft. Not advocating for theft. Well, that's one thing. James is a real good dude. I'm gonna go do that now. Was that pepper the hottest thing you've ever ate? Yes. Easily. I'm advocating for theft. That was that message in chat. It wasn't me. I didn't say that. I had a buddy who used to take delight ruining people's nights with pure capsaicin. I'm just doing it, not advocating. More range, more charges. Why not? Alright, Hordemancer for more casts. Archconjurer for more... Sorry. Hordemancer for more eggs. Archconjurer. Download that car. I would download the hell of a car. Anytime some fucking suit tells you that piracy online is theft, they are lying to you. People don't download things that they were going to buy. They download things that they weren't going to buy. Not to mention the fact that, like... Again, I'm not advocating go download everything. Buy your video games, support your developers. But, like, the only avenue you have for out-of-print video games that companies refuse to reprint or make available on modern hardware is literally piracy. If they don't want to actually keep their catalog of games readily available to the consumer, but are going to, like, send cease and desists and lawsuits out for downloading those games, fuck those companies. We're just letting all of our electronic history and art just time out and disappear. It's annoying. Minion health, duration, more charges. I want Archconjurer. Yeah, like when I am sitting down and activating ye olds yar har har fiddle-dee-dee, it is for things that are just literally impossible to find. Obscure movies that are out of print and do not have any, like, digital copies available. Games that are not available anywhere. Exactly, like, nothing is taken. They look at every download as like, oh, that's a copy that we could have sold. Like, that is not how that works. Soul tax? Really don't need any more spells. Like, we're just gonna refine what we're doing more and more and more. I've yet to read a story about Dave Grohl being anything other than awesome. Yeah, as far as I know, Dave Grohl's pretty cool. He made a fun horror movie. You love the idea of kids around the world rocking out? Yeah. I mean, that's what you see, like, there are people that make art for art's sake. And folks that, like, you need money. I'm not saying that's not a thing. But there are people that just revel in their arts, and it's always exciting and fun. He had a child with a mistress. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Gomper. That was probably not awesome for his wife. Not a cool thing for a family, dude. That is a fair point. Although on the list of horrible things that celebrities and public figures do and have done, could have been way worse. I think we pop in here, warp people out, and just make a wall of eggs again. Get out of here. One, two, three. All right. If I make any more eggs now, we're getting diminishing returns. Like 3 tiles away, we would be able to fill this. And I don't think we'd be filling these, so we'd not be getting all of our eggs. And I want the full value of my eggs. Oh yeah, no, Gomper, I'm not saying it's a good thing. But, like, a recent example of, like, horrible shit would be all the things that we're now learning about Neil Gaiman. Like, that's horrible stuff. Horrible. But again, for his wife, probably still horrible too. Don't listen to me, I'm just some jackass on the internet. Neil Gaiman? Good lord, there's an article I would say is the best resource. I'm trying to remember which publication did it so I could point you to it. But yeah, short answer is, like, sexual assaults. Sexual assault is definitely part of it. But there's elements of it that are, like, approaching human trafficking. Like, taking people off the street that have nothing and saying, like, you wanna live here and work for free for us? We'll cover your room and board. Of course you're going to have to sleep with me. Which was, I prior to learning this, really enjoyed the works of Neil Gaiman. I always thought he was a pretty cool guy in interviews, so that was sad. She apparently was very much, like, complicit. Gaiman? Maybe. We have one rule around here. I always pronounce things right the first time. So it was probably whatever I said. But yeah, no, it probably is not pronounced whatever I said. I'm a streamer, not a pronunciation man. A pronunciator. I didn't go to college for pronunciations. Yeah, no, I, again, very much enjoyed a lot of his books. So a bit of a bummer. Inquirer? I think it was the Inquirer. But again, like it was a hell of a hard read. I did learn that he was raised on a Scientologist compound as a child. And a lot of bad things happened to him on that Scientology compound as a child. Which I never knew. Then probably not that one. Hold on. Let me find out. Vulture? Oh, Vulture. I think it was Vulture. Hurt people, hurt people. I'm gonna say it was Vulture. I don't know. It was a big, deep dive into all of it. I've already won. It's just a matter of time now. He just sits there and looks pretty. Yeah, that's why I'm on mute so often. 421 understands. Oh, exactly, Grim, exactly. It's not an excuse, it's not a blank check. It was more of an informative thing, like, understanding that was like, oh. It gave context to the horrible things. That's what it was. I was shocked that they had a goddamn commercial. I guess they saw, like, He Gets Us was gonna have a bunch of commercials. They're like, well, you know what? Scientology could do that. Our horrible, horrible cults can go ahead and have some airtime. Why can't people make cool cults? It's like, oh, you're in a cult? Like, yeah. Is it weird? No, the tenets are be awesome to other people. It's kind of inspired by Bill and Ted. Oh. Yeah, don't even have to have sex with weird old men or anything. That'd be a cool cult. Completely resistant to ice. We'll just go ahead and shoot you there. What's your cult gonna be? They do make cool cults. It's called Caves of Cud Flayers. There you go. I mean, pretty much what I just said. Like, if I were going to make a cult, it'd be very straightforward and simple. Like, whoever's in the cult, we take care of each other, help each other out. It'd be more like just living in a commune than anything else. There are cults in Caves of Cud, it's true. I guess really, like, cults have to revolve around some sort of faith aspect. Like, there needs to be a religious element, a mythical aspect to it. Otherwise, it's just a community. Like, Shake the Box is a pretty neat community. I enjoy the folks that are here. I like hanging out with everybody. That's all I'm really looking for. Yeah, and shunning, of course. You're not even obligated to be here. Your cult's just communism? Less communism, more communal living. Be kind, rewind. But without the rewind part. Yeah, sure, communism. Shun the asshole blue deck. Ah, come on, blue decks are cool. Just because some people abuse the blue deck. Yes, we're the cult of Andrew. What am I even doing here? I just got my cloak in the mail. No. It is. You're good. You're good. Stormbrewed tricksters? Why not? Like, I enjoy living in an apartment with a few roommates. We make dinner for each other occasionally. We share food. We help each other out. If someone's having a bad day, we try and cheer them up. It's a nice experience. I just wish there was more of that in general in the world. The Endless. I'm not sure I know that. Unless we're talking about, like, the characters from the Sandman. Which has now been ruined. Giving Benji treats, yeah. He's a good boy, he deserves treats. Best idea tonight. Agreed. How did you come out of an egg? You are not welcome here. Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead movie. Interesting. My kind of cult's a death cult from 40K. Like, you would actually want to be in a death cult from 40K? I think there's a difference between, like, what kind of cult do you think is neato, and what kind of cult would you actually want to, like, be a part of? Although, realistically, you don't want to be a part of any cults. It's like my Cult of the Land cult was pretty cool. I don't think I want to be in my Cult of the Land cult. What's going on, Zio? Welcome to a very tired, maybe I'm getting sick stream. Still not sure on that one. Yeah, we've been getting into weird, deep subject matters, which is not a great. It's like, what? Oh, Chris is sick. Let's bring up hard to talk about subjects. Mr. Clancy, what's going on? I'm playing Balatro and you're live right now. I am live right now. You got like some sort of incredible Balatro run going on? You just scored a new high score? Did you finally go infinite? Oh, I'm on your stream. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I take it you're going infinite, right? Not infinite? Psh, pathetic. Tell me about your run. E73? Very good. Do you think you're gonna manage to make it infinite? Is this another King's deck, or are you doing something different? I should probably grab Blink just so I could generate more of my little buddies here. Although every time I click it, I could just send one out into the world to murder my enemies. It's already over. I'm just informing you of the new high score. I'll beat your high score. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry. I'm gonna do infinite at some point, and then you'll never be able to beat me. It was your fault, Zio? You did it? He set it up for 10 minutes. Alright, well, if Zio's the one that made you get that high score, Zio, stick around. We're gonna be playing some Balatro soon. You can help me do my higher than his score. Now let's start spamming Hydras and then send them out into the void. Four mimes, my god. The thing is, like, I might have I might have beaten that high score, but on my PlayStation. I don't count that one for our stream rivalry. I've had some pretty crazy runs on my PlayStation account. But that one doesn't count for this. I'm only going to accept my streamed runs. No off-stream runs will count toward our high score fight. Keep it fair. You read chat? I do read chat. It's a point of pride for me. Scale spinner for free? Ah, oh, game you shouldn't have. Alright, it's Pope. Pope the frog. Oh yeah, look at that bastard. I love that he covers the text. Well, he doesn't cover the text. The text covers him. He's that large. God, I love the giant sprite for Pope. Pope the frog. You can't help anyone that reads chat? So wait. You helped him, but without him reading any of your messages? Like it was subliminal? You were just like setting them directly into his brain? Transmitting them in? Alright, I definitely want Scale Spinner. That is too good to pass up. I have 2 teleporters. You know what? We're gonna start here. We're gonna grab Scale Spinner. I'm gonna upgrade Disperse to have Protective Warp. We'll give shields to our eggs. That way they have more time to get value out of their spells. In Dragonlance, like, what do I want? I don't want any Chaos Worms. We're not really doing a lot of lightning. We got Horde, we got Archconjurer. A lot of them are... I guess 50% minion damage, right? Let me think about this. You know what? Pyrophilia. Pyrophilia. Whenever a summoned minion witnesses an enemy take fire damage, they heal for half that damage. Just make my stuff functionally immortal. So we grab that. We have 4 left. I think I'll take Blink now. Sorry, buddy, I'm gonna leave you here. I just wanted to grab Scale Spinner for free. Begin laying eggs. Send the eggs out. Can Popeye even, like, traverse a 3-wide hallway? Is he just gonna be stuck there forever? Where makes are fire, ice, conjuration, and dragon. I might as well, like, if we have the points for it, take fire or ice. Probably fire, because we're looking to heal from it. I love we're just stun-locking everything with our stupid eggs. Between the freeze effect of Icicle... and the stun effect of our upgraded Fireball. Nothing can do nothing. And the last one. Alright. But then, you know, 2 layers of immortality on my eggs. Why not? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? We get 4 types of eggs. Just make them all immortal several times over. There we go. Get out there. Do some work. And then do some Frostfire Hydras that will teleport out there. Have any of my eggs even hatched once? I don't think so. The eggs are that effective. Oh, this poor frog. Hey, buddy. Just gonna make a wall of hydras. You have fun with that. You're still in range of the eggs, too. The eggs can never hatch. Oh, this might be a problem. The healing is too efficient. I didn't consider that aspect of this. That could be a problem. This is so mean. It's a pretty good build we got going on. He gets one turn of clarity. Oh, there he goes. Alright, Pope was a Pope pushover. Get Fire Lord for more damage, more charges, more radius, more damage. That's fun. It said there's always 2 rifts, and they weren't lying. Even for Mordred we get 2 rifts. It's kind of neato. That's kind of Grave Lord neato. Let's re-roll them though. I want a somewhat more open floor plan to get started on. This works fine. We're going to arrive. We're going to Golden Stopwatch immediately. Pretty sure Mordred's gonna die. Oh, right. Right, everything respawns as an imp, which means he doesn't get any reincarnations. I was prepping for the long fight. I didn't mean to kill him that fast. Well, there you go. The wizard is slain! Our mutated run is a success. In all honesty, we did have to re-roll a few times.
Garbage day!
Garbage day! What's going on there, Mr. Clancy? Although I already asked you that question, I said hello earlier. Hello there, Raiders. I'm Chris here at Shake the Box. We just finished a mutated run of Rift Wizard 2. A version of the game that just generates a lot of random garbage that you have to deal with. We got a couple of these runs in the start of the stream that were brutal, just unplayably brutal. And we just did one that was acceptable. Thank you for that follow, Wolfman. I like your name. I enjoy the Wolfman.
Hello there.
Welcome to Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. How are you today? Not super great. Not super great. I don't know what happened. Last night, like, I woke up in the middle of the night, like, with the chills and a headache. And I don't feel like I'm dying right now, but I don't feel great right now. I'm worried that I'm getting sick, but I'm not sure yet. Was that Sakamoto? You better believe it. Coolasto. An excellent show. Haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto. But yes, this version, this mode is real rough, but we just had a very good run where we generated a bunch of dragon eggs and hydras, and we would disperse them. We would just teleport them randomly in the level, and they would cast my fireball and my icicle, and I had them upgraded to stun if it's a fireball, or freeze if it's an icicle. So we would just generate little eggs that were shooting out stunning effects and doing damage. And if they killed the egg, it would generate a worm, a dragon, that would then fight for us. And I would make them immortal, so if they died, they would respawn. Very good stuff. Haven't many people who have seen it. Oh, a fantastic show. It was a long Belatra run, but when you hit Anti-22, you have to plan a lot. And I like taking my time and talking through things with chat. Oh yeah, mean, that's part of the appeal of the longer form Balatro runs. According to that one guy, there's very few ways to win. That is like, again, one of the worst reviews I've seen on Steam. That's not true. I've seen way worse. But like, he had enough hours in Rift Wizard 2 that I want to meet that person and just ask, like, what happened? How did you spend so long playing this game? And you're like, there's only 2 builds that you could beat the game with. Like, we were win streaking with the one rule, you can't repeat builds. And we got, we were 6 wins in, and we died on the 7th. And only because the 7th one, we took the risky play. We picked up the wand that hurts you when you cast it. I love those reviews of games that boil down to, I'm bad at this game. The 5th overtime. And then we killed Mordred just immediately, the poor guy. It took 7 turns to kill the final boss. That was mean of us. Alright, that means if I click on new game, or rather if I hit Alt-Tab, I should have the Mutated Run achievement now, which means mission accomplished. The goal is to get 100% completion. Boom. Yep, Mutated Run. Done and done. Except for End of the Gungeon. All 10 floors, 70 minutes tops. What if you get a clone? People never admit they're bad at a game. It's always the game is wrong. No, it's not me. It's the children who are wrong. Alright. Just add 40 minutes. Tops. That's fair, that's fair. Alright, speaking of Balatro, that's what I want to do. Because again, I'm like, it was hard enough playing Rift Wizard, a game where you have to like, seriously consider every turn. I'm ready to switch to another game that requires a lot of thinking. Wheel! Absolutely not. So many of those games would make me feel more sick. I need comfort food. Comfort food, not danger food. Nice, safe food. Food that can't hurt me. Reason I found this channel is because I'm bad at several games. And when you did a Google search how to be better at video games, it's like, watch Shake the Box. Obviously. You found your people.